everybody. Welcome to Network Connection. My name is Roni. Today I have the pleasure to talk with the wonderful Jeff Coady. He's a mortgage broker in Houston. He's with a company called PrimeLending. Hey, Jeff, how's it going?
I'm doing incredible, Roni. How are you today?
I'm great. I'm great. It's early.
Good.
I'm used to that.
It is. Hey, morning is the best time of the day. Morning is the best time of the day. I know everybody out there, most people will argue with me about that, but.
All right, so let's jump right in. So, Jeff, tell us, what is it that you do?
I am a residential mortgage loan originator. So that is the official title. I'm also a branch manager. So I have a couple of offices and a team of people that I work with that are on my team and that I work alongside, I should say. We do mortgages for clients in really in all 50 states, but we focus primarily here in the Houston metro area in helping people from first-time home buyers to veterans to the jumbo large purchases that you see in town, those houses that we all dream of living in, to investors, to et cetera. You name it, we do it.
Nice. And how long have you been in business?
I've been in this business for about 20 years. I've been with PrimeLending for almost 5 now. Our company has been in business for coming up on 40 years here in the near future. We were founded in Dallas and have really been kind of grown our roots here in Texas, and that's where we do about 80% of our business as a company.
Nice. That is very cool. All right, so let's dig deeper. So what's it about you or your process that separates you from other mortgage companies out there? Obviously, there's so many.
Yeah, of course. I think that it's the number one, and this sounds a little cliche, but it's our people. Our people make the difference. And, we care. We don't approach this process as just a transaction. This is one of the biggest steps you'll ever make in your life. You only do this a few times in your life, and it probably changes a little bit every single time that you do it, just because of how regulated our industry is for the right reasons. And so I think that, our communication and our style is really what makes us different. We simplify the process. A lot of it is automated now, so that helps. In some cases, we collect very little to almost no documentation from clients these days, just because we can obtain it through different third-party sources that we have that allow us to pull bank statements electronically, et cetera, obviously with our client's permission. And so it just simplifies and streamlines the process to make it simple.
Let's ask you another question, because we talked earlier, and you said that you really take this approach as more like a financial advisement almost.
Absolutely.
That?
Yeah, so this is one of the biggest transactions you'll ever make in your life for most people, and so it is, and it's such an important step in your life, and really can set the foundation for retirement, for everything else in your future. And so one of the things I like to do is really sit down and talk about, or on the phone, whatever, but sit down and talk about what your long-term and short-term plans are, why you're making this transaction happen, what's the motivation behind it, et cetera. And that way we can really design and customize a program for you that makes the most sense financially. Not every single mortgage is different, and every single person is different. And so no two mortgages are created equal. And so really customizing your financial solutions is what it's all about, which will then help you achieve your long-term goals. And, this is not only your biggest bill you pay every month, but it is also your biggest investment you'll make in your life in most situations. So it's just extremely important to make the right decision financially.
Absolutely. All right. So, we are now slowly recovering from a major economic disaster for most of us. I don't know about you mortgage people and real estate agents, but has COVID-19 affected your business?
Absolutely. It's affected everybody, right? So we've definitely seen clients that obviously qualified different or had job issues, things like that, which then impacts their ability to borrow or finance loans or finance their homes. With rates dropping, it has created a huge influx in business for us. We've been one of the few fortunate ones that have, I guess, in some situations thrived in this environment, thankfully, because the rates dropped. And that's the one and only reason. Had rates not dropped, we would have been in the same boat. And so, with historic low rates, and even though they've trickled up just a little bit in the past couple of weeks, they're still at the lowest they've ever been before this past 12 months. And so it just has changed the way we do business, most importantly, and improved a lot of things. And I'm really excited for what the future is going to bring. It's really forced a lot of, the way we do business. It's pushed it into the future a lot quicker than it would have had the pandemic not happened, because everything is virtual now, because closings are more difficult and limited, and just because of the issues with getting too many people together. So anyway, it has done a lot of really, really positive things for our business, and of course, like everybody, has created a lot of challenges as well. But we just continue to reinvent ourselves and make ourselves better. So
right, that's right there, the key to humanity. So let me ask you another question. You've been in business for over 20 years. You probably have a favorite customer story to tell us.
Yeah. Well, I have lots of great customer stories, very rewarding. Our business is so rewarding. It's hard to pick one. But I think that the most rewarding clients that I have in general are typically the first-time home buyers, especially single mothers that are really taking this huge step, or single fathers for that matter, that are buying their first home, whether it be, we get a lot of clients that are either credit challenged or don't have money for down payment or things like that, and helping them to find a solution and accomplish that goal, whether it be today or 3 months or 6 months or 12 months down the road. And being able to purchase that first home, the home is a safe haven, or should be a safe haven, for every American or every person in the world. Unfortunately, it's not sometimes, but it definitely creates this different sense of pride and hope inside of that family, that parent, those children, whoever that is. And that's why it just is, helping in the process to be able to give keys to someone who has never believed that they could accomplish that, or maybe it's the first person in their family that's accomplished that goal, or whatever the case is. It's always awesome, incredible. I love helping our veterans, and I love helping people buy the luxury homes. We do all of that stuff too. We do renovation loans where people, the HGTV stuff. But I think that segment of client is really, really the most rewarding, just because of there's a different sense of accomplishment and pride, for those individuals in particular.
Absolutely. It is, like you were saying, it is the biggest investment you'll ever make probably in your lifetime. And being able to get what you wanted after probably years of not, probably feels amazing for you, and gives everybody a sense of a reason to wake up in the morning. So that's really good. So everything sounds amazing. How can we reach you?
Best way to reach me is on my cell phone. Well, my office line is 832-437-1233. That does forward to my cell phone when I'm not in the office, but my cell phone is 503-680-2580. And you can text me on that number as well, and reach me just about any time of the day. I'll almost always respond fairly quickly. So if you don't get a response from me within about an hour, there's something wrong. So usually I'll respond with something at least within an hour, whether it'll be, hey, I'll call you later today, or something. I'll always respond. So
awesome. All right. Well, thank you, Jeff. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.